Welcome to the Walton Pi. Today I'm going to go through a practice test problem that might show up fairly early on in a calculus course. Okay, before we get started, if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. It really helps me to keep making these videos. Okay, now how would we approach this problem? How could we show that natural log of x minus 5 is equal to 4 times sine of x plus 1 at least somewhere? How can we show that that has at least one solution? Well, the most common way to do this is to rewrite this so that we can be able to use what's called the Intermediate Value Theorem. So, if we start with natural log of x minus 5 equaling 4 sine x plus 1, what we can do is we can rewrite this a little bit so that we have something equal to 0. So if we subtract some stuff over to one side, we get natural log of x minus 5 minus 4 sine x minus 1 equals 0, and we are just going to be setting this whole piece equal to f of x. So now we have a continuous function, and we are trying to show that it's equal to 0. So that means that if we can use the intermediate value theorem, if we can show that there is some value a where f of a is negative and another value b where f of b is positive, then some number in between a and b has to be a solution. So let's try and find some different places where f of x is negative and where f of x is positive. So because we have this natural log piece, let's try and plug in some numbers that are in terms of e. So let's look at things like f of e to the 100. That's a very big power of e, and let's see what this is going to do. Well, this is going to be natural log of e to the 100 minus 6 minus 4 times sine of e to the 100. And so this is 100 minus 6 minus something that we don't really know what it is, but we know that the smallest that can be is going to be 4 and negative 4 and 4. Those are the two bounds that we are stuck between. So that means that this is going to be definitely bigger than 100 minus 6 minus 4. That is as small as this can possibly be. And so that means that this is going to be bigger than 90. So this is our positive answer. So we have successfully found this situation where we have a point that when we plug it in, it is bigger than 0. Now let's try and find something that's going to be smaller than 0. Well, let's look at f of e to the minus 100. Well, this is going to be natural log of e to the minus 100 minus 6 minus 4 times the sine of e to the minus 100. So this is a minus 100 minus 6, but this time we're trying to find something that's bigger than it. So this time instead of taking minus 4, we're going to take plus 4. So this is negative 102, which is less than 0. And so we have successfully found something less than 0. And so that means that somewhere between e to the 100 and e to the negative 100, there is a solution. So you would be able to say that so by the intermediate value theorem, there is at least one solution between e to the negative 100 and e to the positive 100. We don't know exactly what either of those values give us or where the solution is, but we can guarantee that there is at least one solution. Thanks so much for watching. If this was helpful, please consider subscribing, and if you really liked it, please like the video. If you have other videos you'd like me to go over, please leave those in the comment section down below, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day and good luck with all of your math.